Hello, hello. I'm Kevin Dublin, and as we wait for Joe, I've been almost a little bit under the weather the past couple of days with a dry cough, and but I'm doing. I'm well enough with just a dry cough, and it's just a little irritating. I got on a little hoodie. Let me see. As we wait for Joe, we're just gonna get some things done. So, how are y'all feeling today? I don't think I know you can't reply, but I'm doing okay after my recent separation and getting over some other issues. We just so I'm gonna take it from there. I'm gonna take a pause right here as we wait for Joe. All right, guys, I'm bringing on my other co-host, ChatGPT. Go ahead, Chat. Ask me some questions. You're on speakerphone.
Sure thing. No worries. Feel free to take your time.
No, go ahead and ask me some questions.
All right. What first got you interested in jiu-jitsu?
The thing that got me into jiu-jitsu was searching for weight loss. Back in, I'm gonna say 2004. Back in 2004, I was predisposed with diabetes, no hypertension because of my weight. So I said I wanted to try something, and I saw a sign that said jiu-jitsu, and I knew jiu-jitsu. Well, I think it said free or like $10 a month, and I knew that I needed to get some work in to lose some weight, and and it turns out that I like it a lot. Okay, I'm done.
That's an inspiring story, especially how you turned a health challenge into a passion for jiu-jitsu. It's impressive how much you've achieved since then. Do you remember any particular moment that made you realize jiu-jitsu was something you wanted to stick with?
I think what made me realize that jiu-jitsu is something. It was something I always did, and so since I did it, I decided to. And I had other ideas of maybe writing a book, but those were always fleeting thoughts. So I decided to go for the thing that I'm really into.
It's great that you committed to what you truly enjoy. Pursuing your passion can be so rewarding. Are you still considering writing a book? Maybe about your journey or jiu-jitsu experiences?
Well, yeah, if I wrote a book, I was talking to my brother the other day, it would be jiu-jitsu related. Because
That would be
I try to write about other things, it's never been a success.
Writing about something you're passionate about can make all the difference. It's amazing how jiu-jitsu has been a consistent passion for you. Have you thought about the focus or theme for your jiu-jitsu book?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do a jiu-jitsu book, but if I did have a theme, I guess it would be what I'm doing right now, teaching about defense, leg game, transitions, and it was an attack series.
That sounds like
Go ahead.
focusing on defense, leg game, transitions, and attacks would provide a comprehensive guide. It could really help beginners and experienced practitioners alike. Do you have any specific stories or experiences that you think would be important to include in the book?
Story? No, I mean, if I had a book, it would be chapter 1, learning how to keep people off you with framing and regarding.
Chap could set.
Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I was going to say, focusing on the fundamentals like framing and regarding is a great start. It lays a solid foundation for the rest of the book and helps readers understand the importance of defense. It's a crucial skill set in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I think so. The other one would be leg game, learning the leg entries and leg defense in offense.
That sounds like a great next chapter. Leg entries and defense can really elevate a practitioner's game. Plus, it's a topic that a lot of people find challenging but rewarding. Transitioning from there to offense would create a natural flow. You got a solid structure forming. That sounds like a great next chapter. Leg entries and defense can really elevate a practitioner's game. Plus, it's a topic that a lot of people find challenging but rewarding. Transitioning from there to offense would create a natural flow. You got a solid structure forming.
Well, as somebody new, I would teach them defense, leg. I guess legs is offense and defense.
Combining offense and defense for leg techniques can really give someone a well-rounded skill set. It's a smart approach for teaching beginners. It helps them feel confident in both defending and attacking. You're building a really solid foundation for your book.
The next one would. You
might focus.
Go ahead.
Transitions are. Got it. Covering transitions would be a crucial next step, helping readers connect their defense and offense seamlessly. It's a vital skill in jiu-jitsu.
I mean, there's a whole variety of transitions, but I believe that transitions should be, as a beginner, from one of the worst possible positions, which would be when you're fully mounted. Start a transition out of that.
Absolutely. Teaching how to transition from tough spots like being fully mounted can really boost a beginner's confidence. It's such a crucial skill to help them stay composed and find opportunities to escape or reverse the situation. That's a fantastic next step.
The third one would be attack.
The third?
No.
So,
that'd be
focusing on how to
attack. Mainly as attack, it would be Kimura, Dars. If you grab a Dars, you go north. As in when we mean north, if the arm would come. Hold on. If somebody was in the turtle position, the arm would come up under the armpit to the far side neck, and then you would grab your wrist on the opposite and cinch it up like that.
Right. So you'd lock it in by grabbing your wrist and tightening the hold. That's a strong offensive technique.
So, and then the anaconda comes from the shoulder.
The anaconda choke.
Shoulder to the opposite side up under the armpit. One of the things that Joe showed me earlier was that when you cinch up these arm chokes, you can roll and make them tighter.
Exactly. Rolling and adjusting can really tighten the choke and make it more effective. That's a great detail to include.
All right, we'll take a real pause as we wait for it.
Sure.
Joe. All right. Hey, Joe, can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you. Let's see. Hello? Let's see, I got that up. I can hear you now.
All right. What's up, dude? What's up?
Which one you on? You got two of them. Hello? Hey, which one you on? King of the Blue Belts or the Crusher?
Man, I can't see. I'm in the bottom panel.
No,
see if I can.
Are you El Toro or El Tero?
The King of the blue belts. King of the blue belts. Yeah, close that other one. I don't know what happened.
Oh shit!
Technical difficulties.
All right, there you go. Can you hear me? Hey, I can't hear you. Hey, I can't hear you. Let's see. Mute mic. This happened last week. Technical difficulties. All right, you're good. We just leave it like it is.
Technical difficulties. That's no good. You can't hear me, man. Check,
I
check.
can he-
2, 2.
I can hear you now. All right.
All
How did
right,
you feel?
man.
How did you feel about your roles this week?
My roles this week. Well, I felt pretty good about them. I had to meticulously and,
Yeah, I can hear
uh,
you.
and mathematically.
Yeah.
Uh, they were good, man. They were good. I didn't get whooped up on none this week that I could think of too much. Doing all that hard work,
Hmm.
framing, regarding and whatnot, keeping my composure, keeping my cardio good, using my grips well. Uh, Try not to just use strength and power, just use the technique, and it's been working out real well for me, man. Been really working out real well. Been slowing it down quite a bit.
Right. Right.
Uh, yep, using little bursts and whatnot when I need to. Don't want to
Yeah.
use too much. Don't want to use too much energy, man. Don't want to get tired. It's tough stuff getting tired. So, hey, speaking of tired, man, right when I got on here, dude, you were sleeping.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. I was.
What
I
do you
was. Man.
what do you think about that? Were you recording that whole time?
Nah. 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 I had paused it. I
I
had paused.
said, I was like, oh shit. I was like, babe, look, Kevin's sleeping. That's
Nah.
funny, man.
I had paused it, man.
It's all good. Yeah, I thought you had gone live, but you didn't. But yeah, it was
Oh,
good, man.
I went for a little bit. Well, I felt that I'm getting. I can tell that I'm improving. Um, and we did a lot. We do a lot of guard work, retention, a lot of defense. We got um,
I think you're improving
well
immensely,
the
dude.
leg game. The leg game. So from defense, you got legs, then you got transitions, then attack. So we're working on all those, and we go forward, man. We just try to tap people out.
Yep. It's not as easy to leg locks are, they say they're like, oh, they're cheating, they're easy. They're not that easy to get, man. You'd be surprised how many people kick you in the face and freak all out when you go grab a hold of their legs and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, you do have to work for it,
Yeah.
and
It's
find
like it,
and
it's like
find the right.
anything else, man. It's tough, tough finishes, man. You got to work, and people are good at escapes too, especially where we're at when it's leg lock oriented, kind of a gym, dude. So that's how it goes, man. Hey, man. So
We're
I'm
gonna
glad all
rely,
that's.
we're gonna
Yep.
rely on you for intel because you go to other gyms. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, occasionally. I was gonna say we uh we did a lot of leg entanglement stuff today, man. In the evening class and then at the noon class, just a lot of just leg work, period, with the pummeling and then a lot of that little detail work we were doing at lunch with scooping the ankle and putting that knee pressure and doing that leg drag that we were doing. That was pretty nice, man.
Scooping the ankle.
Yeah, remember we were
Talking about
doing that
getting
at
out of.
lunch.
You mean getting out of
Yeah,
50-50?
no, just about from the butterfly guard. Somebody's pressuring down on us. Remember I was talking about we were running with the butterfly guard and then pressuring
Oh
the
yeah, that
press.
pushing the knee
Yeah,
out.
yeah, pressing the hip and then pressing the knee out and scooping the ankle and doing the leg drag. That was a pretty good technique we were working on. And then this evening we were doing all those. We did a lot of that leg pummeling on the shins, but we did a ton of berimbolo stuff tonight. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed. I've been wanting to, because you and I we do that all the time anyway. We do our inversion drill with the bolo finish. But I've been wanting to try and look at that from different angles and different entries for that. And we got quite a
I mean,
few different look.
I think it's a good detail, but that she used to take the back versus the one that we use.
Yeah.
But the one that we use, you get more of a if you switch that leg, you get more of a
Control.
you get more of the back.
Yeah. I showed that to our blue belt buddy Jake. He liked that a lot better too. Well, it's a lot less steps, man, and there's a lot less room. I wouldn't say less room for error, but I guess there is less room for error because there's less steps. It's just. But if you mess that one thing up, I mean, if you mess it up, you get a knee bar. You know what I mean? It's not really that bad of a deal. It's not exactly what you want.
Yeah, but you could that would be kind of easy to fuck up at full speed.
Yeah, it would.
You make that move at full speed, your leg is not up high enough.
Mm-hmm.
You could crush somebody's knee.
And that move we were doing today from the Indian leg wrestling position, that was a little bit of a trip with the chopping the leg over the flat foot with the knee up. We were chopping the leg across the hip and doing the back take. That was pretty interesting. I really liked. It worked really well when I brought my both legs up and just pinched that leg tight into a figure four and brought them both up and then drove through. Like I really got to that back like real easily. So that was a good move, man. Had some good rolls this evening too. Got to do a lot of detail work, period, man. But it's what we need, man. Push ourselves, dude.
I'll roll this afternoon. How many minutes you think we should time that? How many minutes?
I can tell you exactly. I can tell you exactly. I can't tell you the number because I have to do the math. But we started at 12:53, so and then we stopped at 1:17. So how many ever minutes that is? 24 minutes or whatever. So yeah, we threw down for a good while. It was fun, dude. It got turned up there for a minute. It was pretty exciting. I like it though. It's scrappy that way.
It was fun. It was fun. You're grappling and you're tired as fuck, but you're finding a way to will yourself to just keep going.
It's so weird because like I wasn't. You know what I mean? Like I know we were breathing kind of heavy and whatnot, but I wasn't really, wasn't that tired. Like I was, but I wasn't. But I'm glad you did make me aware of what was happening about my, because the adrenaline was turned up a bit. You had that heel. I'm glad you let me recognize that before you pulled on it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, I think it's in there pretty tight, isn't it? But yeah, it was slick, man. The whole roll, we both did some pretty awesome stuff, dude. Gave each other a little bit of hell. I tried to murder you. You didn't get murdered. It's okay though, man. We would have had it on tape. I wouldn't have been able to beat that one. They're like, well, you wrapped your belt around his throat, and then, it was a good time, man.
You didn't get a lighter yet,
dude. I keep forgetting. I did, man. I didn't. Kevin, so you didn't get a lighter yet? No, man. I keep forgetting them, dude, like a fucking idiot. I get too distracted.
Oh.
Yep. I got there earlier, and I was like, damn it. I got to, dude. I'm down to.
I see matches.
Shit. I'm down to 4 matches, bro. I gotta go get a lighter soon.
And then you got to get some matches in case the apocalypse happens.
We got more matches besides this? She said, yeah. Kevin said we need them for the apocalypse. In case the apocalypse happens, we need. It is good to have matches, man. But you know what? I suck at starting a fire anyway. You ever start a fire, man?
Not really. I did some bullshit in Boy Scouts, but
it's hard, dude. I ain't even talking about that. Even just just like finding shit and making a fire, even if you got a lighter, I have a hard time getting shit to stay lit. I don't know why I suck at making a fire. When I was a kid, I could have burnt down a neighborhood with one match. But now as an adult, with all the necessary supplies, I can't keep a fire burning.
Right.
That's just how that goes, man. I guess I got to keep training. Speaking of training, so
Yeah.
we've turned up the physical training, the regimen. Anyway, you have and
You talking about the
added.
lifting weights?
He has some lifting weights, physical training besides the jujitsu part. We've you've added some extra days. How you feeling about that?
I mean,
How's
I
your
feel
body
good,
feeling?
but sometimes I think that I'm going to be sore. Like I thought I was going to be sore today from all that work, from the
Yep.
weights to doing
Yeah.
jujitsu,
Hmm.
and whatever I had coming home, it's wearing off already.
Oh yeah. That's good, man.
Yeah, so I'm feeling kind of normal right now. I
Feeling
was
kind
tired.
of.
I was tired earlier,
Yeah. You done
but
nap.
I
You done
feel
napped it off. Did you have a good meal afterwards, man?
yeah. I ate some. I ate pretty well. Yeah, I ate pretty good. I had a good meal.
That's cool.
Some
I did too,
pork.
but I can't remember what I had at the moment. But dude, I'll tell you what. This evening though, I went to the stove and I got some. Got this bag of already made fried rice, dude.
Yeah.
42 grams of protein, only 16 grams of fat. And I was like, that's good, dude. And then to top that off, I bought a pound of ground chicken. I'm gonna cook some of that and add it to it. So I'm gonna have like a 60, 70 fucking gram protein meal tomorrow for lunch. So that's gonna be pretty rad, man. Gonna be chowing down on that. Bro, I got that body scan done today.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
you're
looking at I was looking at the numbers because I kept all my old ones from all the ones that I've done.
yeah.
And my peak at this is just a number though, but the peak of my muscle mass index was 99.9, and I weighed 100 and I don't know 76, 180 pounds, something like that. My body fat was like 4.7%. Now today I weighed 176 pounds, but my fucking muscle mass dropped to 89, so I went down 10 pounds of muscle, and then my body fat went up to 9%.
Damn.
So, which really isn't that bad still. I mean, 9% body fat's still real low.
Well, not as much as you work out.
Yeah, but that was like I thought that was over 6 months, man, or 7 months because of the date, because they all have a date and everything on them. But Christy told me it's over. How long did you say? 18 or 19. Anyway, it was before my accident, so my brain. I actually thought it was a different year. I guess I thought it was only 6 months ago or 7 months ago that I lost 10 pounds. I was like 10 pounds of muscle in 6 months. That's a lot, but it was really over about the last 18 months or so. But I'm like remotivated, man, to straighten my fucking diet out and get more protein, man, and fucking build some muscle back up. Because that shit sucks, man. What's happened though, man? I got a non jujitsu related injury, and it's affected me being able to lift and maintain body weight and all kinds of different shit. So hell,
Yeah.
sometimes I forget to eat most of the day until I'm like really hungry and sick and weak, and then I realize I hadn't eaten. So
Yeah, I
that
try.
sucks. It's hard to maintain like
Yeah,
that.
I try to eat. I try to eat, man. Maybe like a late breakfast.
Yeah. I'm back on it, man. I gotta get my shit together. I've been eating some oatmeal and eggs are on sale at Crest. I need to hook up on some eggs.
Man, you're good. You're good to go, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm still good, but I want to get that number. I want to get my muscle mass back up a little bit and that body fat back down a little bit. But listen, I'm on weight though if I want to compete at all. So really for just about any weight class, and you're just a few pounds above 205, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would have. I My official weight is 218. I weighed myself yesterday, day before yesterday,
Yeah.
and
Did you weigh in the morning or the evening?
um, this was after 10. It was in the evening after 10 minute Tuesday.
Yeah, that
So
you
well, I lost some weight.
probably were like 2:15 or 2:14 when you went home or went to bed. You probably lost some overnight. I always absorb about 3 to 5 pounds, dude, overnight. It's weird. I don't know if it's water or what the deal is, but I always like lose weight in my sleep. It's an odd thing. I don't know if that. I think that's the way it works for everybody though.
Everybody
But
makes changes.
yeah,
All right. Hey, we had a with what's that guy we were rolling with the other day in
who
a class from Utah.
from Utah?
We
Are
had a
you talking
picture of
about Roland Echo Hawk?
Roland. Yeah,
Yeah,
we had Roland.
we had Roland come visit the class. What was that on Tuesday?
Yeah, some of his keys
Yeah.
to success, starts with flexibility and hip mobility for him. That dude's like he's like real stiff.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, he big boy. He's down some lbs, man. Too. He's getting himself together.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I asked him. Yeah, like when I first got there, I think he was about 310, and
Oh, okay.
then yesterday I asked him. I was like, "Dude, you're looking down a bit." And I think he said he's like 285 or something like
Okay.
that. So he getting down there, but he's a big old boy, man. He
That makes
definitely needs. I mean, I don't really know what. I mean, what he really needs, but flexibility is tough when you're just a big guy like that. But
well, I mean, he would
everybody
have,
needs to work on it.
yeah,
Get a lot
but he'll
less
be
injured, I tell you.
yeah he'll be fine.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean that would be my recommendation if he wanted to get better as fast as possible.
Yeah. Real
Um,
nice having that class. I know his kid was going. He's a little bit bummed. He said his son stopped going for whatever reason. So maybe he can re-inspire him to come back, dude. So that'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
For a minute, I was thinking his son was that kid that we got that competes at the IBJJF, but that's isn't that Ben's kid? Ben kid's like a good competitive purple belt. I
Uh,
think so.
Ben. Oh yeah, it could be.
Hey, that was funny. You called Roland Ben too, man. You crack me up with the names sometimes.
Well, I mean they're built kind of the same.
They are, bro. They are very similar. It took me a while too, man. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. But yeah, dude, we're on the right track, dude. Honestly, it's cool to have these other people coming and joining in and stuff, but really, it's about well, I say it's about me, but it's about us, dude, and our training, man. If some people want to come get involved, dude, that's cool with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But I still got my goals and I still got my eyes on the prize, man. We haven't got that goal, hardcore focusing and training. Hopefully, it'll pay off here in the next couple of months, man. At the team AGF, where everybody competes in March. Everyone has to. That's what Coach said.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody has to compete. All
Yep.
right, they put you on pressure to compete, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing to compete. Um, since we're all going to be possibly jobless and working on we have to our the only thing that's really going to matter is work on your hobbies.
Jobless. This is the number one way to be a jiu-jitsu fighter. Hey, man. I mean, you're not remote, but are you worried about your employment with the whole shutdown and everything? With your job, is that a possibility?
I don't think so because I work at a hospital,
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
but you could. I mean, I can see that they can get rid of some, maybe something.
Yeah,
But
they a lot of
worry
people
about
are mad about they already found like 80 like right away $87 million that was going to go to some BS, bro. So it's good that they froze that so they can figure out where the money's going. I heard that it's common when a new president takes over for that
Mhm.
type of thing, man, for the money to freeze, basically so they can look at it because it's under their watch now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they want to see. It might have been signed and negotiated under somebody else, but now the deal's going down under under whoever, and They just want to make sure it's all going to the right places. So, but from what I understand, like funding for people and services, food and things like that, none of that's going to be affected. So, and from what I hear about the call back to work, there's a buyout offer of 8 months for a bunch of people. So I'm sure a lot of people will take that deal. So
If
it'll be
you
pretty
really,
cool.
yeah, if
But I was just
you,
curious if you was going to have a lot more time for training. That's what I was wondering.
nah, it'll be about the same amount of time. The only
It's
thing
all
that
good.
really could change is if I went to the day shift.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, then I would have to go
switch it
Monday
up.
through Friday from
Yeah,
eight to 4.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
like this. I like this shift because I'm pretty competent at my position,
Yeah,
and
well, that's good.
it's comfortable as
Yeah,
a
I know
job
you.
goes.
Mhm. Well, that's good, man. That is
So
good.
are you? You said you're going to eat healthier.
Hmm.
What are you going? I was talking to my brother early today.
I've been having too much carbs, man.
I
The
eat
most,
healthy, but if you want me to drop 13 pounds to go to 210, you're asking me to do extra. Because I go out to Brahms like once a week. Um,
yeah.
I might
I
get
mean,
some extra once in a while. I
you,
was telling my brother about going to Dollar General. Yeah, Dollar General and getting some sugar wafers or
mm,
some of those
I've been having.
bread.
That's my problem. I've been
Yeah,
having too
check
much
that out.
sugary carbs lately.
So I don't eat those things, but I do eat them. A little often. Not often, but every so often.
Yeah, I went from less. I went from not at all to every once in a while to more often to quite often now, and I got to switch that back. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's how it goes, though, man. But I've got to keep my eyes on the prize, man. Rededicate. Today was the first step, and it already started this morning, man. I had that whole plan before I even stepped on that scale and did any of that shit, man. Cause like,
So you plan on doing refocus? Oh, you're talking about your eating though.
yeah, just eating better and putting on some more muscle.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Just a little bit more, cause I want it. Get my shirts tight again. You know what I'm saying? Intimidate the fucking opposition
focus,
and meet.
focus,
Yeah. It's good to
focus
intimidate
on that.
the opposition immediately. Hey man, so for the thing coming up, I know you gotta wait, but you gonna try and do your division? Are you gonna you think about just doing your division, or are you gonna look into doing that challenger thing like I was talking about? Because dude, honestly,
So you're saying just do the challenger? Is that what you were saying?
well, I was asking if because it's kind of tough to find matchups in your category. But
Right.
if you did challenger, it would be all brown belts at whatever weight. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I was wondering, like like that dude you went against was your age, tough, gritty dude. I think he was even a black belt, wasn't he? Or was he a
No,
brown belt?
he was a brown belt.
Yeah. Anyway, I was thinking you might go get some youngsters, you know what I mean, that are fucking brown belts, dude. And maybe you're a little maybe you're a little smaller than you, or a little less gritty and whatnot. I was just curious what you thought about. I'm kind of thinking about the challenger division myself,
Mm. I
seeing
haven't
what that
thought.
looks like.
I thought of in my mind just entering the tournament,
Hmm.
but I did think about gi and no gi. I
Yeah.
didn't I didn't think about doing just the challenger division.
Well, yeah. Well, I actually, if I can do it, I'm gonna try and do the full load this time, both challenger divisions and the
Gi no gi.
yeah. I'm gonna try and do it all if I can. That's my plan. You know
Yes, sir.
what? I thought twice as many matches, possible twice as many medals. You know what I mean? Maybe who knows? But
I mean,
I'm really, especially thinking about Gi,
uh-huh.
the Challenger Gi. But I thought, man, that'd be wild to end up winning that, and then be like, man, I wish I would have done the no Gi too, because then I get that special fucking, medal or whatever.
Speaking of
But
tournaments. Bradley has a tournament coming up in the 22nd of February.
Oh yeah, what's he doing?
I forget the name of it, but he's going to. Oh, fuck.
So
Oh,
more local, or are they going out of state?
I know he's going somewhere,
Huh.
but I can't remember where.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I wish him luck, man.
Bradley's he's a pretty competent. He's a very good grappler.
Yeah, yeah.
My hats off go to him and Ryan Dick for being good grapplers.
Yeah, we got some really solid dudes at our place, man. It's a
Colton,
great
Colton is
crew.
solid grappler. Coach,
Yeah,
Coach is solid.
yeah. Oh, dude, that
Ron is
little,
solid.
that little matchup I had with him yesterday was wild, man. He hit me with that dummy sweep, and then fucking, I told you, man, that hand came flying up, like a fucking monster, and snatched me by the ankle and just drug me across the floor. I was like, ah.
Oh,
It was hilarious, dude.
yeah.
Uh, he didn't get me. Well, he got me, but he
You
didn't
said
get
you
what he
booted?
wanted.
Did you said you booted?
Man, I never let any of it happen. He tried to get in the 50-50 and lock my leg up, and I instantly started peeling that foot out and stepping over the leg and blocking that thigh from coming across.
Hmm.
And then he did some other shit, took my back, and it was a wild 1 minute, I can tell you that. But it was fun, man. I was being tested, bro. Every every turn, man. I'm being tested. They're watching me, dude. They're listening. Hopefully, they're watching our podcast. Shout out to you, Coach.
Shout out to Coach Ron, uh, True Love. And we got
Real boy
Colton.
tones.
Colton is our MMA coach.
Yep, that he is. I don't go to that class though. My body doesn't allow me to get punched in the head. Yeah. Hey, what do you got planned for tomorrow, man? Any ideas?
Shoot,
We're supposed to
man,
go
I'm
do
about to
this.
get some sleep. After I get off this. I'm about to
Yeah,
get some sleep.
I'm
I'm
about to
going
get
straight
off
to
here
bed.
anyway. Hell yeah. Well, you think about that in your dreams, man, what we're gonna do. But I'm getting off here, dude, because my phone is steadily dying. It's at 3% now. I'm probably look at my dog getting in here. Look at
Woo,
that. His
woo,
old Hey, look, he blended in with the background. He's fading into bricks.
woo, woo, woo.
I'm old buddy dog's on the stream there. All right, Kevin, that's gonna be it for me then, dude. Thanks for
Yep.
having me on, bro. I'll catch you later. Peace.
That was Joe. I'm getting out of here, going straight to bed. I had it. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Oh, yesterday we had a lot of rolls. Me and Joe rode this afternoon, and then I went to class at 5:30. So I'm pretty beat. Oh, we'll pick it up again. We're gonna go lift weights tomorrow, and then do some jiu-jitsu. And recording.